Hello Aquarius, this is Inspire 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of April 2020, focusing on your career and work life. I hope that you have a good month so far for the month of March and see what happened for you for April. So the first card for you representing the present position of your spread towards the beginning of the month, you have the Seven of Clubs. So the Seven of Clubs here indicates that towards the beginning of the month you might get some kind of a disagreements, or you may have to defend yourself against other people that are working with you in some way. And it looks like that they are doing it because they wanted to see if you are capable of doing what you are doing. So this can be applied if you are doing some kind of interviews or kind of tests or presentations and all of that. So this can be something that you already know it's coming. So it's something that you have already prepared for as well. Other than that, this can also be like if you are wanting to go for let's say promotions or relocation and so on, there will be some kind of a resistance from other people around you too, to accept that or to get the idea from you why you needed to get a promotions, why you needed to get into those relocations. So the next card is representing the influence card or the bridge cards towards the middle of the month. You have the Eight of Clubs. So the Eight of Clubs here indicates that there will be some kind of a good news coming in very early on towards the middle of the month. And this kind of good news is actually something that you have been waiting for quite some time. And believe it or not, this is something that you have been waiting. Maybe in the past there was like a very limited resources that you have, and also something that you don't get what you want, but it's coming. Like if you have been waiting for the mortgage to be approved, or yeah, this can be also something that happened in the beginning of the month. Then soon finally in the middle of the month there will be some kind of a good news that you actually get approved, or something that really wants like the maybe the first interview went very well, then you will get the second chance for the second interview process or continue to the next stage of the process. So the next that you have representing the past position of your spread, you have the Six of Diamond. So the Six of Diamond here indicates that in the past you have been getting a lot of help, a lot of financial help or mental health or mental emotional support from the people around you. And this can be something that you needed the most. Maybe you have been getting a lot of, or you may have been going through some kind of a difficult moments in your life. Maybe loss of a loved one, loss of a loved one, or loss of a job, or loss of a pets or anything like that. And you actually get the help that you needed the most, and also comfort as well. So the next card that you have representing the things that you need, you learn from the past, you have the Five of Hearts. I think the process is like you might get some kind of disappointment or regrets or a loss of a loved one, like I said before, or loss of a pet, or loss of a jobs in some way, like a part-time jobs, or I don't see it as a full-time jobs in this case, but I do see it like something prominent, something that is more important than your full-time jobs in this case. But this can be something that you have to overcome. So there's no other way to do it. There's no other way to get around it. So you should just have to accept that and move on. So sometimes when you get, when somebody that you love already pass away or something like that, then it also feel hurt. But you have to accept that the fact that they already pass over to the other side. So, but the thing is that you learn a lot how to overcome the regret, how to overcome the disappointment that you have, and the loss of a job or loss of a loved one. And this is something that you needed to work for and to work on, basically. So the next one that you are representing the things that you need to let go of, you have the Two of Hearts. Some of the things that happened in the past may not be working towards the success that you have hoping, then this can be something that is normal. This is like a process of life. So maybe you have applied for a job, then you apply for a loan and never get approved, or always get rejected from the job markets and all of that. And this is something that you needed to, those kind of point of view, those kind of a concept in your mind has to, you have to throw it away, because it's always not the way it is. Like when you get rejected for 10 times, you have to try another one, or maybe 100 times you get rejected, so try another one. So you never know, because sometimes it will happen when you least expect it. And the same thing with this one. So if you have been let go with your previous employer, maybe you get a laid off and then things like that, you just need to let go those fear, those disappointment, and those negative experience that you have, and just move on. The next card that you have representing the future card, so as the end of the month, you have the Five of Diamonds. With the Five of Diamonds here indicates that you will be able to overcome this if you are practical and strong enough. Otherwise, you will get into a kind of instability in your career, and again, you don't know what to do, because there are two fives here. Looks like that the odd is in the detail. So you have to be very careful if you sign any contracts or sign any deal or mortgages. You needed to see the detail. You needed to see and read the fine print before you sign. Because with this card, it's actually like a loss. You feel like you're paying too much for the same things that actually cost less. Those type of thing can also be like, it doesn't always be like you don't have money, but it can be true. But I do not see it as it is in your whole readings. I do see that you have enough money. You don't have like, you have to like struggle for getting the basic needs. No, I don't see that in your reading. But it's like a loss of money, that like loss of a good deal, or loss of something that could have cost less, but you pay more for that. So the next or the last card here to clarify the whole reading, at the bottom of the deck you have the Four of Clubs. So the Four of Clubs here indicates that you will have some kind of a, I would say, celebrations with everything that you have done so far. But it's only happened if and only if you do your work. But if you haven't done your work, your part, working hard and do everything possible, the best possible and as soon as possible, then you won't be getting these. So the card here is actually indicative of the trend of the energy, but it all depends on you, because there's nobody can, push somebody else's, and nobody can, expect somebody else's to do their stuff, except yourself. So those type of things can be depending really solely on you to do your part. But I do see that the trend of the energy here, like there will be a lot of happy moments in the month of April, and you just have to go with the flow. So if there are some disagreement, you need to take it lightly and just move on, and take the advice and just move on. I think that's overall readings here. It's quite a bit instability here, maybe because you have to move out or moving in again to a new place, because maybe the location of your new job is different state or different province or even different countries. So that's why there's an instability in your finances as well. So I hope this reading is helpful, and if you do like it, click like, and if you haven't subscribed, click subscribe and push the bell icon so that you get the notification every time we publish a new video. And if you want to donate to our channel, you can do so by sending your donation via PayPal, and see you next month. Thank you.